Breaking news. The whistleblower mwenye alisema kuna fraud in SHA ameachishwa kazi. Hebu tucheke kidogo. William Ruto anasema he is fighting corruption. Kumbe William Ruto is busy fighting the anti-corruption. Yeye anapigana na wenye wana whistleblow kusema there is corruption in this department, there is the corruption in this ministry. Lakini haangalii aone ata solve the problem namna gani. Kusolve the problem si ni kufuta mwenye anasema kuna corruption. So mnakubaliana na mimi nikisema William Ruto is the face of corruption? Mnakubaliana na mimi nikisema Aden Duale is the face of corruption? Mnakubaliana na mimi nikisema the most corrupt person and the most experienced person in corruption ni Raila Amolo Odinga? Juu kama Raila Amolo Odinga hayuko corrupt, anafaa kusema huyu mtu apewe minister ama cabinet secretary wa health, sababu he is the whistleblower na anajua mahali mashida hii. Lakini the solution yenye wanaleta kwanza ni kuvuta mtu mwenye anaambia Wakenya ukweli. Kenya ukiongea ukweli si unafutwa. Zikashagwa aliongea ukweli akasema there is corruption, analifanya nini? Impeached. Si huyu mwingine na yeye ameongea ukweli akasema there is corruption in SHA, amefanyiwa nini? Amefutwa. Ule mwingine alifanya ukweli akasema JKIA inaenda na Adani, alifanya nini? He was deported. He is not in the country anymore. Sisi tukisema ukweli sisi ni wabaya, lakini the president is busy telling us, oh, I am fighting corruption. What corruption? Mr. President, you are busy fighting the anti-corruption. Ama namna gani? Na kuna kitu amebadilisha juu ya kufuta huyu mtu. Kwanza mimi nataka kuambia Gachagua and the rest wenye wanajiita one term. Nyinyi mkiingia, we got the newest and the best cabinet secretary wa health. Ni huyu jamaa alifutwa kazi. Sababu alifutwa juu ya kupenda Wakenya. Alifutwa juu ya kuwa mzalendo kwa Wakenya. Alifutwa juu anatetea Wakenya. Na alifutwa juu hataki corruption. So if we have one person who has proven that he cannot be corrupt, ni huyu jamaa amefutwa. Ama namna gani? Na si ni one time. Kuna kitu itabadilika. Exactly.
On the same note, ona Kabogo leo akiambia watu alienda hospitali alipewa bili.
You know, the biggest mistake mtu anaweza fanya saa hizi kwa nchi yetu ni kukua maskini. Usikubali kukua maskini. And I say this because the Rural Urban Private Hospital Association, RUFA of Kenya, wamesema hawachukui SHA anymore. Kwa nini? SHA hailipi, madeni ni mingi, and they cannot sustain their practice anymore because SHA is not paying. And that is sad, because now what are the options that tumeachwa nayo? Ulipe in cash, of which most of us we can't. I know I can't afford it. Or alternatively, uende kwa hosi za gava, pange line for 15 hours, probably die in the queue. If you don't die, upate madaktari wamegoma, umeachiwa interns zivata wako grumpy, wako tired because hawalipwi. Either way, you're fucked. And that is the sad state of this country. So while you and I can't afford to be treated by the social scheme that should be taking care of us, the rich are willingly going to the best hospitals in this country and even outside the country. Makosa ni kukua maskini, sikudanganya. Ino makosa tunafanyanga kila siku.
You've seen this thing of SHA? Do you know why SHA is affecting us?
No.
I'll tell you. It's not affecting us because money is being stolen. Members of parliament passed a law that does not affect them. I can repeat that again. Are you aware that these guys have got their own medical cover? Separate from ours. Which is paid by our money. Your money and mine. Yao, when they are sick, they are covered to the tune of 10 million. Yao hawaidangi Kenyatta. Yao hawaendangi level 4 hospital, sijui level 3, they don't. But it is paid by us using our taxpayers' money. If you want SHA to work, simple arithmetic. We either all of us tuingie kwa hiyo ya wabunge, ama hiyo yao yabolishiwe waingie kwa SHA. Health system.
He yao ni private.
Yes.
They pay to AAR.
They don't pay. It's our taxes that pay for them.
Yeah, but it is paid to this you know.
Whatever the private institution they've chosen. They don't use SHA. They are not consumers of these. They make laws that don't affect them. That's what happened with CBC. They make a stupid education system and then they take their children to international schools that do not use CBC. Hakuna mbunge akona mtoto wako CBC.
So even when that conversation comes up, they don't know about it.
We need to get to a place where the legislation says that if you're a public officer, you must use public hospitals. You must use public medical cover. You must use public institutions. Na kuambia Olympic italala ikiwekwa choo ya kuflash. Mtakuwa unaenda Olympic una flash toilet. Because mtoto wa mbunge anafaa kusomea huko. Mtoto wa director of education anafaa kusomea huko. I want to know who are the most senior people in the education sector. And we want to see the schools where their children go to school. They are not public schools. So they are not consumers of the laws that they pass for us. That is what is ailing this nation. We have to be members of parliament who are consumers of the laws that they pass for their nation. Ishida itaisha. Ile siku utasema mbunge they can only rely on SHA and they can only go to Kenyatta National Hospital. Utasikia wameleta meli 10 za bed sheets mpya, new toilets. That hospital will be refurbished within 24 hours. Siku hizi wanavunjika mapua, wanapanda ndege kwenda South Africa kuwekwa elastoplast. Even a dental
kina nani hao?
Kung'oa meno. Wewe unawajua, just search member of parliament who went to South Africa to put an elastoplast on the nose. Na mwingine alienda kufanyiwa dental, kutolewa meno South Africa.
Kweli?
Yes. Because we pay a medical cover for them and they don't care about us. Wewe hebu sema sasa unaenda SHA na hii SHA yako kuwekwa elastoplast kwa mapua.
I want elastoplast SHA.
That's where we are, my brother.
Gloves unaenda unanunua the other side of the road.
That's where we are. Yeah, that's where we are.
You know what is left now is for WSR to get a mic and start a podcast. Because what is this?
Ile wizi iliangusha NHIF mpaka kukuwa na madeni ya bilioni 30. Haiwezi kufanyika ndani ya SHA. We will make sure the digital system, the digitization process of SHA is what is making us to detect all the fraudulent claims, all the ghost hospitals, and all the fake patients that are attempting to carry out fraud in our health sector. And I want to promise the people of Kenya, we have already closed close to 1,000 health facilities. We are not going to stop at closing the facilities. We are also going to make sure that they refund the money if ever they have been paid. And thirdly, we are going to prosecute them because it is criminal to steal money meant for patients.
It is. Tell me this is not laughable. It's actually really laughable. The president is trying to convince us that SHA is still the best system that we ever had compared to NHIF. And he says that there is no thuggery that will go on in SHA. As if we did not just lost billions in this SHA. We are not asking the real questions. We are not answering the real questions either. Where is the money? How did these hospitals, the fake hospitals, got registered? Who approved them? What is the process of approving a hospital that someone can just register a kibandaski, call it a name, and get compensated for allegedly having to have treated people? So all these questions, nobody is answering them. The president telling us that hakuna ukora. We know that SHA is a scam. It's the worst system ever to have been bought. From the buying of the system itself, that's where the thuggery started. A system that was supposed to cost about 13 billion costed 104. And now we don't even know where the money goes. The Auditor General told us that some of the money that goes to SHA goes directly to someone's pocket. If the system is that good, it means they know all the people who registered those fake hospitals. They have the link to us recovering that money. Unless that link is leading to someone's table, either WSR, that is Ruto, or Aden Duale, and the chairman of SHA. How is it a coincidence that Duale and the chairman of SHA comes from the same county where is leading with the thuggery? How is it a coincidence? People are not asking the real question. Where is the money? The president should have come and tell us how they're going to recover the money. We should have seen people being taken to jail. Telenovela.
President Ruto, if you want us to trust SHA, then answer these 4 simple questions. Or else, let SHA stand exposed as the biggest healthcare scam in Kenya's history. You first promised SHA was under government oversight, then later admitted that the 104 billion Kenya shilling system is run by private entities. President Ruto, if there's nothing to hide, who really owns SHA? And are Kenyans' contributions safe from private pockets? According to RUFA, 67% of Kenyans are dissatisfied with SHA. 9 in 10 healthcare facilities face financial strain due to delayed payments. Patients wait days for surgical approvals and still get asked for cash because reimbursements don't come easy. If Kenyans can't trust SHA and hospitals can't depend on SHA, is this healthcare reform or healthcare frustration? You keep saying NHIF was riddled with fraud and that SHA would end it. Yet SHA has already rejected 10.6 billion Kenya shillings in suspicious claims. President Ruto, doesn't this actually prove that fraudsters are thriving inside the new SHA system? You boast that SHA distributed 56 billion in 10 months. That's more than NHIF ever did annually. Yes, NHIF wasn't perfect, but at least it was stable. And without CS Duale's daily propaganda-filled press conferences, Kenyans would see the truth that SHA is not superior to NHIF. It's probably worse than NHIF. Mr. President, SHA was meant to usher in a new era of reliable healthcare. But instead, it has brought confusion, dissatisfaction, and distrust. If you truly believe in this healthcare vision of yours, set up a commission of inquiry into SHA to carry out a forensic audit. Otherwise, history will remember you as the president who presided over Kenya's biggest healthcare scam. Over to you, Mr. President.
At the same time, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has singled out Uhuru's criticism of the Linda Mama program as dishonest while addressing an economic empowerment event in Habaswein, Wajir County. DP Kindiki has said the program has only been expanded to accommodate a wider target group and not eroded entirely as claimed by the former president. Listen to the Deputy President.
Those correcting this government, those that want this government to perform better, must correct us with facts. We are open to correction. We are open to improvement. But the correction must come with facts. Initially, the Linda Mama program was only concentrating on the health of pregnant women. Today, under SHA, the universal health care is protecting the pregnant woman, the mother, but also protecting the child, protecting young people, protecting the men. It is protecting the entire family from Linda Mama to Linda Jamii. Na tunasema kwa hiyo Rais Ruto aendelee asiendelee.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye miwa napenda so kanapenda toto chupa na haga nono.
Madam na kudai umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit unawacha nikismile ama niko high jua life nice. Kono moja mbele ngine yende rembe pile up yoni.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mingi. All I want to say is Ruto must go, like yesterday. Bye.
Enyewe, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.